So I'm literally running to try and make this flight. Bag didn't make it to the Amman flight. It's the worst possible start. This country is so expensive. Right, good morning and welcome to the last day here in Egypt. I'm all packed, ready to go. Never been to Jordan before, never been to that part of the world. I'm in a bit of a rush because I told the driver to meet me at 7:45, at 7:41. Carrying this bag around is ridiculous. 20 kg on my back. Take care. Said a big bye to the driver. What a lovely guy. So happy to have met him. He made my stay in Luxor so memorable. He's called Cristiano Ronaldo, that's his English name. He thinks he's Ronaldo, which is hilarious. Flying to Cairo, it's an hour flight, and then from Cairo I'm flying to Amman. On to the next adventure. Egypt, you've been amazing. One of the best countries I've ever visited. Your people are so lovely. There's so much to do. The culture, the history, everything about it. So to say, I'm done with Egyptian temples, no more Egyptology for me. Alright, well that was an incredibly stressful experience. Basically I got in and they said I had a knife in my bag, so I had to unpack all my bag, open both bags, because I convinced there was a knife in there. I spent like 20 minutes there, I told them there was no knife, I don't know what he's talking about. As soon as I walked in, the guy said like, come sit down and like, sit over here. I was like, really what was going to happen? And then after a while, they just kept searching, looking for anything, so they just let me go. Oh no, update. The flight's delayed by 20 minutes. It's now coming at 10:40. It means now I only have 40 minutes to change flight. But luckily my bag's going straight through. Feeling the stress. No, I wanted to see if there's any more, then I'm pretty much screwed. Hopefully I'll make the connecting flight, because I need to get to Amman tonight. In the airport in Cairo, I'm ready so late for my flight. It's only the final call, I think. So I'm literally running to try and make this flight. Our flight coming here was delayed. Not good.
What's your name?
Harry.
Harry?
Yeah. I literally have no more energy to run. If it's gone, then I'm finished. The flight leaves at 12:20 and it's 12:10, so I missed the boarding. I just pray the flight doesn't leave without me. I went to the gate and luckily, it's still here. Thank God. I'm literally the last person on this flight to get this flight. Probably ran like 2 kilometers straight. I'm in on the flight. That's the most stressful I've ever been in an airport ever. I'm never doing a 1 hour labour ever again. Hour and a half flight. Right, we are now landed in Amman, Jordan, and it's about 2 o'clock. I'm so tired. Well, it's not looking good. I literally just made the flight. I was worried that my bag wouldn't make it to the next, to come on this flight. Unfortunately, what I thought has happened. The bag didn't make it to the Amman flight. It's stuck in Cairo. It's the worst possible start to the Jordan trip. I've made for 8 nights. Literally just got jeans and this top. The best they can do is deliver it tomorrow morning, but I don't know if it'll even make it by then. I'm just praying I get my bag before I leave it to Petra, and that's a 4-hour drive, so there's no way they're going to deliver to Petra. I'm just upset, just annoyed. Like, I've done so much flying, so many flights, and the first kind of major hurdle. Just not a good start, feeling pretty deflated. I managed to get a SIM card and I'm gonna get a taxi now, but the first thing is noticed it's so expensive here. I was on Uber trying to get a taxi to the hostel and said it was £45. When in Egypt it was like £6. The currency here is stronger than the pound, so like 10 dinar is like £20. Very nice. Got a private room. I thought I was going to get a shared room, but first things first, this country is so expensive. It is crazy compared to Egypt. Here is ridiculous. I've just checked in. It's £95 for 3 nights. The taxi on Uber was £45 to come here. This is the weirdest country I think I've ever been to or ever seen. Coming in from the airport, it is just so weird. They have so much money and the people are so poor still. So when you're coming in, these massive hotels, these massive houses, these really fancy apartment blocks, but they're all empty. No one can afford it. So there's lovely apartment buildings with, you know, like glass windows and massive swimming pools, but no one's in them. They're all empty. And then all the people are staying by the streets in the poor areas. He said it was fully booked here, so I might try and meet some people, socialise. After spending a week not being sociable, I just stick to myself. It might be quite nice to meet some people. New culture, complete new experience. One thing I always say, it feels totally different to Egypt. I was thinking because of the Middle East, Egypt and Jordan would feel similar, but totally different. Such a different vibe. Yeah, you can tell the government here is ridiculous because they spend all this money on public funds, like the airports and the roads. It'll be interesting to see what it's like when I go down to the desert in Petra. Alright, so I'm now on the streets of Amman. I'm loving it. Yeah, feeling so much more positive, so much more happy now. I've just talked to the receptionist and I've asked for where I can get some good Arabic food for dinner, and he's recommended some restaurant up here. I love Arabic food. Gonna get a good feast in before the game, and luckily enough, they're showing the game at the hostel. On the TV. Everyone here is supporting Morocco. I haven't really met anyone in the hostel, but it's fully booked, he said, so hopefully there's some other English supporters. Hello. Guys, sit down. Kept thinking I was Egyptian. Like, everyone speaks to me in Arabic normally, and I say no English. I can't speak any Arabic.
Really, believe me.
Yeah.
You look like us.
Yeah, same skin.
Yeah.
I've ordered, same as yesterday, kebab and kofta. It's the go-to. So tasty here. Again, I sat down, he gave me the Arabic menu, he started talking to me in Arabic. I said, mate, I speak English. Everyone here thinks I'm Egyptian, Arabic, local. We've got some pizzas, a bit weird, some French fries, kebab and kofta. And now go watch Morocco. Thank you. See you soon. See you soon. That was delicious food. More kebab, more kofta. The same meal pretty much every night I have, but I love it so much, so tasty. Compared to the like Middle Eastern Arabic food you get in England, this is the proper authentic stuff. It's so tasty. But since I've been here, that meal was about 4.5 Jordanian dinar, which is about like £8, £8.50, and I had a whole feast. Like, maybe I got it wrong. You're so funny. I've got a TV up, and it's so cool because I've met two English guys, both one's 30, one's a bit older, and we've just been chatting. And one of them has been to Singapore many times, and he had Singaporean friends, and he knows all the places in Singapore. To meet anyone who's been to Singapore, let him know of the culture is so cool. So we've been chatting to him, and he's been to 54 countries. He's done the whole Middle East. That's what I love about hostels. I'm glad to be in a hostel because in the hotel it does get lonely a bit. So being here, can meet new people. Everyone says Jordan's incredible. Got so much to look forward to here in Amman, and then also in the desert in Petra. Just blessed to be here in another country. This is my like 7th or 8th country or so far after gap here. Heartbreak so far, 1-0 to France, not looking good. Oh no! Hurricanes just missed a penalty. That's so poor. It's still 2-1 to France. We had to score that. Heartbreak.